Wait, where's the pro draft? I feel like we've missed some stuff.
Right here. Oh. Huh. Right there.
Okay. Oh, we missed second round of bans. Nautilus Elise coming out, and Kale banned away by Butler, and one more coming in. So that's support ban and a jungle ban targeted at Voltate and Pi. Urgot banned away, another tanky pick that could throw a wrench in the plans of the very high burst damage assassin lineup from Butler. Ooh, Syndra being locked in. I don't know how I feel about that one for Western Kentucky. She's very volatile without any mobility and could easily get snowballed on by this Kiana.
Yeah, this is probably a good matchup for Peach Star in the mid lane. Toba against. And you see Leona now.
Leona locked in. Look at this dive. They just go in.
Yeah, you got the Diana ult in consideration with the Leona.
Echo? That's Echo Jungle.
Echo Jungle.
Yo! We have triple diving assassins.
A Garen top. Okay.
A Jhin about to open up and Leona just going in.
So you get this normal Garen top, which is pretty similar.
So, my question here is, how is Butler going to be able to deal with this Garen? They have triple assassins, right? A bunch of divers and a Jhin. This Garen is going to be very difficult to kill. The rest of the Western Kentucky lineup looks like they can be bursted quite easily. But this Garen might pose a threat.
Right. Well, I would think they would want to, abuse the Garen in the early game and be able to pick him out early by having the Echo roam to the and help topside with Suit 6. Get help on the Diana level 6 and possibly can sustain it again. So.
Well, they have a double AP topside, right? So if that means Garen's building MR early, then the Jhin and the Kiana are going to be able to do a bunch of damage to him.
Yeah, so they'll definitely have to do some teamwork with starting mid lane, Voltaire, then Suit 6 to shut down that Garen early and make sure he doesn't become a unkillable tank for the late game.
Yeah.
Impure fools.
Do not deny me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Garen locked in. Oh yeah, we already know the draft.
Yeah. We're just going through the
We're just waiting. Okay. So who do you think is going to be the key player? I'm going to take this off. Who do you think is going to be the key player for Butler in this game?
I think definitely Migas and Kiana. I'll come out strong. Cookstar has been one of the solid members for the Challengers team. In all the games, he's been actually very, very potent in the mid lane. So if he can get early lead on the Syndra mid lane and be able to push that to support middle lanes, I think Butler should be able to overpower this game, especially with the damage that Jhin can output. But they're a very dive-heavy team, so if they don't scale and start off either even or well, they might not be able to take down the tankiness of the Garen, and they'll just get poked out by the Syndra and the Caitlyn.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the bot lane. It's looking strong again from Butler, but against Caitlyn and Lulu, there's limited kill potential. Lulu's just got shields, exhaust. Caitlyn's such a long range carry. I'm really wondering what this Echo and Gragas can do, being able to outfarm, outpace, and really have more versatility on the map. And then this Diana, not a pick we normally see, right? Diana is very unique to Butler and very unique to Suited 6. He plays a ton of that champion. She has extremely high burst damage, and she has a very unique play pattern. But once she goes in, she can't really get out, so she has to blow somebody up. So I'm really looking to see if Suited 6 can make it happen on Diana this game.
Yep. And by the way, Jack Lynn has donated $10. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
Hopefully you had fun when you were playing Modern Warfare. That was... yeah, I don't know. So, if we do take a look at the summoner spells, though, Garen actually has brought Ignite. So he actually thinks he has kill potential against this Diana, so...
Melee to melee.
Yeah. So, it's possible if Su 6 isn't careful, he could just get an early death.
Traditionally, Garen's very good in the melee match, and he swapped the teleport.
Okay, so he did swap. And then we have the Syndra with the Cleanse, though.
I think that's to try to get away from the Kiana route into Echo stun with parallel convergence.
Yep.
I respect the choice, but it's definitely going to limit her laning and her potential. Okay.
Yeah, where I'm.
Okay. So, So let's talk a little bit about the players here, right?
Let's do it.
We got Suited 6, mixed tightly, top laner for Butler Challengers. We got Voltade, Tommy Herod, jungler. Coopstar, Cooper. We got Lord Kraken, it's Hudson, and Pi, it's Caleb. Pi on support, Lord Kraken on AD carry, and Cooper on the mid lane. And we have Manny, who is the support or second support for the team, who is not playing right now, but that is the starting lineup for Butler.
And on the side of Western Kentucky, we have Quiche in the top lane, Caught Lacken in the jungle, Electrix in the mid lane, Back, I believe is his name, Tuak, probably Back. In the bot lane, and we have Jelly Dog as the support player. So, nice name for Western Kentucky. Do you have any inside information on how they're doing so far in the Collegiate Star League?
I believe Western Kentucky is doing pretty decent. Their ranks look very strong. They were between Platinum and Diamond, but I have a lot of faith in our Butler team. You know, we've been practicing together quite a bit, building that synergy together, and I like the draft. So it's all about who shows up today. You know, solo queue rank can only mean so much, especially with season 9. Oof. So we're looking for a strong showing from Butler today. Hopefully we can take down Western Kentucky.
Yeah, so it's all about the team play today.
Western Kentucky 1 and 2, just like the Bulldogs.
Nice.
So we're both searching for our second win today.
And hopefully the Bulldogs will get it.
Yes.
That's what we want to see.
So we are loading into the game shortly.
Yeah, we've got just about 20 seconds before we get into the actual loading screen, and then we'll get into the game very shortly. We'll go back. Wait. Yeah, wait. Huh.
GLA Chef, can you guys pause the game for 2 minutes for the full 5 minutes delay?
Yeah. I'm assuming it's them. Honestly, really.
Yeah, that's their manager.
Oh.
I guess we have to have a 5-minute delay. Yeah.
We can't delay right now.
But once we get in the game, we can, yeah.
But we run into each other in terms of what shows.
Oh my god, Coopstar with the True Damage Kiana Prestige Edition. Do you see those Louis Vuitton earrings?
Okay, so we're gonna do about this.
We just pause when we get in the game for 2 minutes.
We pause and then Oh, I understand.
Yeah. So we have to fill 2 more minutes of air.
Good.
So
let's talk about
the Louis Vuitton earrings, bro.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
That's a sick skin.
That's dangerous. Dude, I don't know. I don't have it, but that's gonna sick. That's the.
Thanks, Kira. We got you in the time.
The only Louis Vuitton us League players can afford.
True. We can take a look at the runes taken.
Yo.
We have Dark Harvest Echo.
Yo.
That's gonna be a fun one. If you can see that Echo, get some early kills. He's just gonna take over this game.
Fleet footwork on Caitlyn. That's the defensive healing in lane.
Oh yeah.
WKU 12.
Twitter.
Twitter. Thank you. Oh, Western Kentucky University. Yes.
True.
Thank you.
We got double Conqueror top lane. We got
you guys are awesome.
Gragas with. Gragas does have Predator, per usual.
Okay.
Here, we will get the fat pause once we see. Oh, yeah, pause. Cool. Oh, lots of supporting each other. Thanks, Western Kentucky. Oh. Here, I have it on this one. I got you.
You know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Can you make like a white background behind it? Just add.
I should have let any customization in. Okay. Something.
Color source.
Oh, true. There we go.
Boom.
Look at that. We're high quality here. We're doing the live.
Very nice.
That's how we do it. We're doing the live. So yeah, we're just waiting to for the 2-minute delay, so we don't do any people possibly watching the stream getting some inside information.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Collegiate Star League.
Okay, you're Gucci. All right, let's get into game number 1.
Like we were saying, Dark Harvest Echo. It's a big pickup. Looking to get snowballing and getting those stacks. Look at that Garen skin.
Demacia Vice, Garen.
Yeah.
New Garen skin. I don't think it looks that good, but
Well, bro, that's like the 80s in a skin. You can't just say that looks bad.
I mean, hey, as a top laner, I wouldn't want to overuse that skin in my Garen, but that's just me.
What? Okay. Okay. Okay, what Garen skin would you use then?
God King Garen's a pretty good one. That is a little
Lame.
overused. But I haven't looked at the Garen skins enough to know which one I would probably prefer.
Dude,
But not Demacia Vice.
80s are the aesthetic, man.
80s might be the set, but not today. If you look at the
Yes, today. He's
well,
using
I
the
guess-
80s skin.
Well, I'm talking about 2019, not in 2019.
Okay.
Maybe, yes, maybe in today's game. But if you look at the starts, we have the standard 5-point start from Butler.
And a 5-stack from Western Kentucky.
Yeah, they could be going for the late invade, possibly, or just sitting in case of a Butler invade. Leona is in the tri-bush, just waiting in case there's any early game cheese from the bot lane, but we don't seem to be expecting any so far.
We see that the first dragon is Ocean. That's a first drag is Ocean. That's a big deal. Definitely going to be huge for whatever team picks it up because it'll extend their lane phase and let them try to edge out an advantage, having to back less, get those better item spikes. Koopstar holding down the mid lane. Caught lacking on that Gragas,
Yep,
starting blue side.
Yep, and then Butler on the opposite side, across the jungle, will be starting that red buff, so...
Both junglers are going to meet top side if they both continue to do a standard clear.
Or we could maybe see a double early game gank on the bot lane. It's possible. As the Gragas is moving down to the Grom, so we could see him there shortly, as Echo is also on Krugs.
Pi taking early damage from the Caitlyn. Suited 6 looking to farm the wave. Garen going in. Procs the Conqueror. Look at that early spin damage and the 2 auto attacks.
Yeah, he does get level 2 early, so Suited 6 did not respect that. Stepped up way too far, and definitely just took way too damage there. So he'll have to play a little bit more safer in lane until he can get that health back.
Koopstar getting caught by the Cinder Stun.
Does proc the electrocute, so that is a nice favorable trade for Electrics, as he does have the level advantage on the Koopstar, so...
Koopstar hits level 3. Lord Kraken and Pi definitely feeling the range of Caitlyn Lulu right now. Very, very harassing early game from that duo bot lane. Non-stop poke.
Yeah, just fighting back and forth in every single lane. It seems that Butler is falling a little bit behind in CS.
Ooh. Pi picking up both those CS with the E. Very nice.
Yeah, most lanes have just a slight advantage in the favor of Western Kentucky. So Butler just kind of getting pushed back, but...
I mean, as expected, we have double melee solo laners. Yep. And a flash in by the Garen. Yep. Slow comes out, Voltade barely surviving, flash over the wall by the Syndra. Smite, no! Syndra secures the kill onto Voltade. Pi getting caught in the bot lane, but he survives. Lord Kraken does fall during that same time frame.
Yeah, that's great work there by Western Kentucky. Voltade was almost able to escape that. He smited the Grump and almost got away with it, but the
Koopstar going in with the Gragas right there. Gragas flashing, and that's a kill for the Syndra.
Yeah, Western Kentucky just continuing to push their lead. Butler thought they, That way was just maybe a death or two, but Western Kentucky caught them right out when they probably weren't paying attention.
Yep, the Gragas was, hovering topside after that invade onto Voltade, and just a poor time to go in for Koopstar. But he still has both his summoners, so he could look to make another play once he gets back to lane.
Yeah, so now the Syndra is 2-0 going into only almost 5 minutes in this game, but
Gragas ganking top lane, connects with the E, Garen spinning, and Conqueror procs it to flash out by suited 6.
He is able to get away safely, but that was a very close game. So Western Kentucky definitely has the advantage here in the early game. So Butler's definitely going to have to play a lot slower, play a lot safer, and be able to scale up using their top lane and their mid laner to get them through the mid game and late game.
Yep, this Diana actually making it through the early game without dying against this Garen's pretty big. Maintaining EXP and gold, huge for top laners. Especially on Diana, where you're not really a champion until level 6, and you can go in. So we're gonna have to watch him, see if he can hit 6 on pace with the Garen.
Yeah, we do see the itemization here from suited 6 and picking up the double Dorn's ring. So just
look at that, double attack speed items from the Garen. 2 daggers. That is a very bold choice.
Yeah, maybe this Garen's feeling a bit courageous, as Butler has fallen a little bit down here early. So maybe just full attack speed Garen is a little bit of a scary threat if he can, get those all full items. So
yeah, get the spins going, but
he won't be the tank though if he does go that route. So it might be a little bit.
Open him up to some ganks, yeah.
Yeah. So let's see if Butler is able to recognize this and possibly able to capitalize.
Gragas picks up his Predator boots. He's going to be looking for a gank out of the recall right about now.
We got 3 wards in the bush from Butler, making sure they have full vision of that plant. It will be cleared out by Jelly Dog and Bat. As we do see the Gragas moving down to the bottom jungle of Kentucky, so he might be coming back to the
This is about to be brutal. Yeah, this might be a kill right here.
Yeah, good stuff.
Nice stun by Pi. Fail flat.
Lord Kraken might be able to get away as Suited 6 now is taking
Suited 6 trading well onto Quiche. But I was about to mention, that is a BF sword for Caitlyn. That is a huge first back. That item absolutely transforms Caitlyn as a champion. Before that, she's just looking to farm and, get herself a little chip damage in lane. She has serious kill threat on her own with that. Koopstar hiding. Double stun by the Gragas. Ult comes out from the Syndra. Voltade running away. And Koopstar leaving Voltade for dead.
Yep, the Jelly Dog is there though, wing in the wings. He actually will get the flash out of Koopstar.
Jelly Dog flashes forward and gets the kill.
Yeah, great recognition there from Jelly Dog, as he can easily catch out Koopstar there. Koopstar did have his ultimate. He did not decide to burn that to possibly save his life, but a little bit unfortunate from Butler as Voltade almost loses his life to that gank from caught locking and Electrics. Now
I feel so bad for Voltage right here.
Yeah, he's very far behind. He's level 4.
He's got his blue buff invaded, his red buff invaded. He's just trying his best, man. He's trying to scale up on this Echo jungle, and his lanes are just collapsing.
Yeah, caught locking though does come in the bot lane for a dive on the Lord Kraken. He does
3v1 onto Kraken.
Yeah, with the help of back, he will be falling to Kyle Lacken. So that is a 5-kill lead for Western Kentucky, and we're not even in 8 minutes of this game.
Yeah, this is just absolute early game domination right now from Western Kentucky. They have a game plan and they are sticking to it. Use this Gragas, gank the lane, set up dives, push the early game advantage.
Yeah, there's already basically a 5k gold lead here, so Butler has fallen very far behind, and they're definitely going to need to create some sort of a cohesive game plan if they're going to get them back into the game.
First tower falling at 8 minutes for Butler. That's a huge takedown for the side of Western Kentucky, opening up that Caitlyn Lulu lane to roam around the map. And I'm looking at Suited 6 here. He finally hit level 6. As in the name, he's on that Diana. What can he do? He's the only member... Oh, no, Pi hasn't died as well, but he is the last remaining carry who is, even or ahead of their lane opponent. Ooh, Koopstar going in. Huge chunk onto Electrix. Electrix counters with the ultimate. Koopstar quite low.
Yeah, out of mana though. Koopstar
lands the
does land it. Does get the flash away. Out of Electrix.
And the Caitlyn ult from cross map. That's the roaming potential you get from taking down that bot tower.
Yeah, so Koopstar was actually almost able to pull out that kill. Almost traded his life. He got the ultimate landed onto Electrix, but like we saw, the Caitlyn does get that nice long-range ultimate, so Hoopstar now very far behind the lane, 3 deaths and about 30 CS down.
And it looks like Western Kentucky is moving in on this Ocean Drag, looking to keep their players healthy as they siege around the map.
They're just easily able to get transition down here, down to the Ocean Dragon, and that will be the first objective in the Dragon sense, down to Western Kentucky.
This Garen's still not on very many items, while Suited 6 got a Blasting Wand on recall, and a Voltade's hanging out top lane. This could be a big play for Butler if they're trying to get back into this game right now.
Yep, Wave is pushed up with Peach, so he will be safe, and Butler will have to just retreat back into the river. We do see that the second dragon will be Infernal.
Koopstar is looking again onto this Syndra.
Yeah, he should be able to...
Ooh, he's getting good trades in. Diana's on the way. Diana connects! And a shutdown for the Echo. That is a 3-man play. That's what we like to see from Butler.
Yep, Butler showing some signs of life here as they do get their first kill on the board. Do get that to the Echo, who was very far behind, so he should be able to get himself back into this game. Someone is still down an XP from the Gragas in caught lacking, so still a lot of work to be done, but good start for Butler.
Taking down the plates, Gragas predatoring in, double flash, and gets Koopstar, hits the ultimate. Voltade retreating, caught lacking, catches out Koopstar on that tower take.
Yeah, a great flash up, belly slam into Butler. They just did not respect him as he just saw him predatoring in. That will be another kill for Western Kentucky, but Butler still not too far out of it. There is just about still a 5k gold lead for Butler. So they're going to have to make sure they're playing correctly as we use a Jelly Dog and back in that top lane against Suited 6.
I would like to shout out Suited 6 here for playing safe against this Caitlyn Lulu. Caitlyn is playing very, very far forward against an assassin, and he's respecting the fact that Lulu could be waiting there. And he goes in, he connects,
Yeah, he does get the
and he
ultimate in,
backs off, gets a good trade, gets the exhaust off, and Caster Curse, right as I say that, goes in and gets caught by the Caitlyn combo.
Yeah, Jelly Dog did a really good play of just sitting in that bush the entire time. So Suited 6 had no idea that he was there. And as soon as he goes in, you just see the immediate ultimate out from Jelly Dog, and then it's too late for Suited 6. He too far in, and he just gets easily killed by the bot lane that is at the top.
Yes, he does, and that's a Rift Herald going over to the side of Western Kentucky University. As it looks like the bot lane of Back and Jelly Dog are sieging mid. And the Gragas is rotating over. 2 tower shots taken by Back right there.
Yep, Suited 6 does TP back top lane, so you could possibly get some good damage, or maybe even a kill if he plays it right. But Rift Hill is summoned down mid lane, and that will almost be taking down that tower as others have to clear it out 3-man mid. Rift Hill will be falling.
Yeah,
as
it's
that
pushing in
tower
that.
is just on its last life. Western Kentucky is just trying to push it down, but we'll have to fall back.
Garen's pushing in that bot lane tier 2 as Lord Kraken looks to defend and scale up to that Infinity Edge.
Yeah, and this Caitlyn might be able to take down this tower as
2v1
just,
or 2v2 goes in.
Yeah, Echo
Back
coming in
hitting
for
the
help.
ultimate. They're both onto the Lulu. Can they close out the kill?
Yep, Voltage almost there, leaving the Caitlyn.
Ooh, Voltage getting caught out.
Yeah, Suited 6 now
And
will
Suited
have to...
6 on the retreat.
Yep, just have to run away after that. They tried to focus down the Lulu, since she will be able to sustain that Caitlyn very far. But
Koopstar going in, connects with the ultimate, cleanse. Ignite comes out, and that is a double kill for the Syndra.
Yeah, Koopstar having a really rough game right now. He's 0-5 as he just take his this next death. This mid lane and jungle of Western Kentucky is just a little bit too strong for him. He tried to seize an opportunity, but caught lacking was there just waiting in the wings. So maybe not enough vision. Maybe he thought he was just able to get that kill fast, but Butler is definitely a little bit too hot, especially on this counter to do some burst potential.
This Cinder Gragas duo looks very practiced, you know. Flash body slamming into the Scatter the Weak by the Syndra, just locking down Koopstar and Voltade and winning those 2v2s.
Yes, the top tower will fall. That's his third tower actually for Western Kentucky. All 3 tier 1s will be down. Butler is about almost a 11k gold disadvantage to Western Kentucky. Inferno Drake in 20 seconds, so Butler will have to just try to work around the drag, possibly, maybe just capture to get them scaling, or if this Dragon does go over to Western Kentucky, they might be very hard to get back into this game.
Rod of Ages picked up 4 suited 6. It's a big pickup on the Diana, getting the scaling going, and turning that champion online. Runic Echoes completed for the Echo Jungle. Another big item completion. We're just waiting for that first item on Kiana and Jin before Butler hits their 1-item power spikes and can potentially look for another fight. I will say it is a long shot for Butler to come back into this game, but, you know, we always have hope.
Yep. Western Kentucky will be able to push out Butler from the river. They do get the Infernal Dragon, and that is another Dragon to them, as the next Dragon will also be Infernal, so double Infernal potential for the son of Western Kentucky. Butler will definitely want to try and shut that down, or this game might just be over after that.
No, right now Butler's just looking to defend their tier 2s. And that's an engage by Caught lacking. Caught under tower. He's caught by the Leona ultimate, ignited, and brought down by Diana. Yeah. Suited 6 with the kill.
Yeah, but on the flip side, Koopstar was left out in the mid lane to dry, as you see the Caitlyn ultimate coming in. So, as Butler, I'll just kind of tunnel vision that Gragas. Koopstar was out just there to himself just to die.
Yes, he was. Koopstar now 0-6, not finding his footing on this Kiana so far. You know, that's something we have to think about going into next game. Oh.
We do see the flank in the jungle coming out from Western Kentucky. Use the flash out from Pi, getting himself away. Garen's still trying to chase down. Jolly is there as all members of Western Kentucky are converging.
Flash in by Quiche.
Yep,
Thrown back under tower.
Yep.
Voltage gets away. And the ultimate... Oh, wait, no, that was a regular combo from the Syndra, catching out Voltage.
Yeah, that Syndra level 11 against that, I think level 9 or 10 Echo. Yeah. Just gets bursted so fast.
Sword Shoes, Ludens. Oh man, that is one strong Syndra.
Yeah, Syndra got the blasting wand. Almost probably going to fire her second item on her next back probably. So yeah, this Syndra and Caitlyn are very fed, and it's a scary combo out from Western Kentucky. Pressing the about 16.5 minute mark. Butler is just around a 13k gold deficit to Western Kentucky. If we take a look at the gold charts, actually, we do see top lane is probably the least differential of the game. There's almost about, I think, a 500 or 600 gold lead for the Garen. Jungle, we do have a 1.6k gold lead for Gragas.
My eyes immediately looked at that mid lane and bot lane, right? Nearly double gold for both Syndra and Caitlyn over Kiana Jin. That is a huge mountain to overcome. Both of the primary carries of Butler just falling so far behind. They're going to have to scale up, get their key item spikes, and really have a great team fight. Get that shutdown gold from the Caitlyn and the Syndra if they want a chance in this game. They're going to have to make a huge play.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you see the 2k gold lead onto the Lulu, so yeah. Just almost basically... Only lane that is kind of even is that Suit 6 in that top lane, but Western Kentucky will be pushing into that bottom jungle as they're trying to get that red buff for the Caitlyn.
I would like to mention that Voltage has done a quite nice job of keeping himself alive and recovering from all of those early invades. And engage from Pi onto Caught lacking. Caught in the stun, and Koopstar goes in, finds the kill. Lord Kraken caught by the Caitlyn ultimate. And that is a 1-for-1, but Caught lacking was caught slacking as Voltage caught once again by these huge Syndra combos.
Yeah, he stepped up into that jungle bush, and he probably didn't have any vision. Just Electric sitting there waiting.
Engaged by Pi onto the Lulu. Ignite comes down. Koopstar hanging out over the wall, but the Garen comes in ultimate, and Koopstar's taken out.
Yep, tries to chase down Pi, but he will be on the tower, so Western Kentucky will definitely just be happy taking this inhibitor turret. Pre-20 minutes. So Western Kentucky, this lead is almost insurmountable right now for Butler.
Yeah, they'd really have to hold these Nexus towers and just, you know, I really think the only way is a full turtle, right? Deny the CS and deny the gold from all the minions, the super minions killing Butler's minions, and catch back up in XP and gold. Otherwise, you know, this Western Kentucky roster is up 15k gold at 18 minutes. That is absolutely huge.
Yeah, they definitely have to use something if there's any hope of them playing back in this game, no?
Like, that was one auto attack, and Pai's at half health, and he's a tank. This is very, very rough. There have to be some great picks chained into one another.
Yeah, 3-level disadvantage on Pi will definitely make that Caitlyn hurt. But I mean, the one obvious thing that Butler can do is shut down some of these bounces, right? They've got 1k gold. If you kill that Caitlyn, you got 800 gold on that Syndra. So if Butler were to do anything,
wow,
they take down a carry. But Caught Black and easily just blows up that Leona.
That is the power of a very fed full AP Gragas.
Yeah, he almost considered going in onto Echo in that jungle, but let's get away as Western Kentucky will just move over to this dragon and they will get the second Infernal for themselves.
I would like to point out that Caitlyn also has a stopwatch and her flash up, which is going to make it extremely difficult for the Assassins of Butler to get a kill on her unless we land a big Coopstar ultimate that stuns her up along with the rest of the team.
Yeah, Western Kentucky will be going into Coopstar in the mid lane to use the Caitlyn ult, and he will be taking down Coopstar again.
That's the level 11 Caitlyn ult right there. Huge.
Yeah, Coopstar just a little bit too far in mid lane, and the immediate run him down was just too much damage on that Caitlyn, and with him being 1-8, only having 1 item and a half, yeah, there's not much he can do when he just gets run down by the whole entire team. But Western Kentucky now looks like they want to move on to this Baron.
Yeah, this should be an easy take for Western Kentucky. They have an inhib down bot lane, super minions flooding the base of Butler, and just no contest. This is quite easy, and honestly, I can see a quick close coming from this. They have a huge XP lead now, and super minions plus Baron against this very underleveled, undergolded team in Butler with Assassins. They don't have very good wave clear. This could be the final push.
Yeah, and even if Butler, had a slight chance, there's probably just too much damage, too much gold on the carries of Western Kentucky. Garen does finish the Triforce. He does have the attack speed boots, so I mean, if Western Kentucky does just push them down, I don't think Butler will have enough poke or enough armor to sustain.
I think the only chance for Butler here is winning a team fight. They can't hold anymore because of the Baron taken by Western Kentucky, so they're going to have to find a miracle team fight to come back from this 18,000 gold deficit.
Yeah, and even if they do get a decent team fight, it'll have to be on the back of huge mistakes off from Western Kentucky, essentially. Yeah. They're so far ahead with the way they're playing, I don't foresee anything else besides them pushing Butler down and closing this game out.
Yeah, this is truly a Hail Mary from Butler right now.
Yeah, almost 15k gold deficit, so basically have to climb Mount Everest for Butler if they want any chance of coming back.
Like, look at that.
Coopstar caught in the trap, yeah.
That was caught in one trap, and back just knocks out Coopstar like that. That's the power of that level 12 3-item Caitlyn.
Yeah, but you see the siege coming in from Western Kentucky as the mid tier 2.
Ultimate coming out from Caught Lackin, and Lord Kraken just blown up. That's 2 picks from the side of Western Kentucky. They're just pushing right into this base.
Yeah, you see the split coming in the top lane as the Syndra will be taking down that top inhibitor. So 2 inhibitors down. This is an inevitable closeout for Western Kentucky.
Diving the fountain, Caught Lackin is caught slacking once again.
Yeah, he actually did try to pull out his stopwatch or Zonias, but killed too quickly there from the fountain. But the last
Coopstar looking for the engage. Voltade following up. Will they shut down this Syndra? No, that's the stopwatch. He has the ultimate still available, and he gets to shut down. Suited 6 with 3 kills. And Garen finally gets the kill on his lane opponent. Lord Kraken looking to do something, but that's game going to Western Kentucky University.
Yeah, but they're trying to do what they could there. They did take down a few of Western Kentucky's carries, but just too many members still alive, and too many Nexus towers down, as all the minions there for Butler were just we're just crashing into that Nexus. So great first game out from West Kentucky as they do it a strong early game start, and they're going to spiral it. So,
if I'm looking at that game, I have to wonder what happened with Coopstar. Right, Coopstar is usually the rock for this team. He's had explosive early games against high-rated players multiple times, and it just didn't look like he was that comfortable on Kiana. That's a matchup that that's supposed to be, relatively winnable for the Kiana with help from your jungler, working as that 2-man unit. But the Gragas and the Syndra just took over that game. And, time after time, we saw him go in, get close, almost get those kills, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, and it really didn't help that he fell so far behind early, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that Kiana does not, go even or scare well, he just won't be able to have any impact on the game. So, unfortunate for Koopstar, as most other games he does play super strong, but that is a very strong first showing there for Western Kentucky. So Butler will definitely have to show up this next game and be able to stabilize if they do fall down early.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just getting the lobby set up right now for game number 2, waiting for a few of the players for them to finally join. We'll most likely be doing a pro draft again.
Where's the scene?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
The league client.
Right there. We'll be getting into game number 2 very, very shortly. We're having both teams populate the lobby. Hopefully Butler will be able to push this to a game 3. We would love to see that out of them. We will have the pro draft link for us very shortly. And we're getting to draft. Hopefully, Butler will elect to shut down the strong carries of Western Kentucky, so we don't see just a repeat game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Pull it up.
So we have Maniac subbing in for Pi 31 in the support position.
And we will have that's not correct. Oh, on screen. I have to do this. There we go. That looks right.
Nice.
So we got the draft up. I'm just gonna wait for the everyone to start drafting, as each member should be getting ready.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll hopefully see smart fans out here from Butler. Hopefully
look at that.
Carries, yeah.
I love it. Caitlyn ban. I hate that champion, dude. You step on a trap, you're dead. Her long range makes her impossible to gank, impossible to poke in lane. Oof. Yeah, that's my team right there. Ban that Caitlyn every time.
Yeah, and the bot lane of Western Kentucky played that super well, so you definitely want to shut that down and not just have another scaling bot lane pick. But the Draven ban from Butler will be coming out, as well as for Western Kentucky, we do see the Hecarim and Sona taken away.
Banned 100% of the time against Butler. That is Voltade's signature pick. That man has a over 60% win rate on him in solo queue, just tearing up. He made it to Plat 1 playing that Hecarim. Has not been able to play it once this CSL season because it has been so feared.
Yeah, we do see the Zed taken away from Koopstar.
Mm-hmm.
He did play very well with that Zed, I believe, 2 weeks ago or last week's game.
Lulu being banned. That anti-assassin tool taken out. That signals to me that Butler is trying to play assassins once again.
Yeah, so we could see the Kiana and what champion?
Ooh, the Morgana first pick.
Yeah, one of Luke's.
Zaya.
Usually, the Zaya coming out for
Lord Kraken.
Lord Kraken that bot lane. Morgana, though, one of Luke's favorite champions to play against. We'll be going over to Western Kentucky, so we will get some very strong lockdown potential. The Zaya Rakan. Yo. Yes. So we will see the lovers duo out of Butler, and it will be exciting to see them play this very strong bot lane, as Zaya is an S tier bot lane right now.
Zyra Rakan is one of the best bot lanes in the game. That's hype.
Next two picks coming out though from Western Kentucky. We could see a ADC in response to the Xayah, or just the Gragas picked again. So very strong,
Very safe,
yeah,
very strong.
Yeah. So Butler's gonna have to make sure that he lock him down again before he scales up and just gets denied on the side of Butler.
So I'm curious how much practice Butler has on the Zyra Rakan. It's a great duo. Morgana's a slightly difficult lane opponent because she can, deny some of the Rakan engage, and if you get caught in the bindings, it can be an easy kill. But really, if you play it right and use the poke from Rakan Q to break that Morgana shield, you can have some very nice engages from the Zyra Rakan.
And did you see the Lucian in response to the Xayah?
Short range, so Nico being locked in by Koopstar. This is his pick. We have seen it time and time again. And paired with the Zyra Rakan, imagine those big teamfight ults with the Rakan grouping everyone up. I can see this working out very well for Butler. This is a teamfight based comp.
Yeah, I'll be really hoping for Koopstar to be able to have a strong game. He fell very, very far behind that first game he had. So
10 deaths, very rough.
Yeah, that's just a tough game all around.
Tough game.
We'll be hoping to see Koopstar play that Nico well, palette strongly, and be able to hopefully carry his team to a third game.
Yeah, for all of you new viewers to the Butler Challengers team, that is not a normal look for Koopstar. Koopstar has been far and away a star performer for this team, playing very, very tough opponents in, quite possibly the hardest lane in League of Legends, mid lane, playing against Diamond players and Platinum players very consistently, and, showing up big. Last game was quite rough, but this is back to his roots. The Nico is what he made his name on. So we're looking for a big game out of him. And the Jarvan locked in for Voltage. Now this is a team comp I can get behind. Look at this. Engage, go. They have simple go buttons that just work. And great early game power too.
Yeah, this is a huge CC heavy team. So as soon as the Jarvan just gets into that Cataclysm, you see the Nico pop off and come out. You have the Rakan ultimate. You got the Xayah lockdown. So this is a big opportunity. But Butler did leave that Syndra up. They banned the LeBlanc and Urgot.
Henry. They just locked in Syndra.
Yeah.
You know what I see here?
What do you see here?
I see a Jarvan and a Nico. They both have CC. In Syndra, that champion has no mobility. Have you ever tried playing that champion? Because I have. You know what happens? I get ganked and I die. Over and over and over again. Because, you know what? You get hit by one piece of CC, you blow your flash, that jungler's coming right back and killing you over and over again. That champion is very, very difficult, but has high skill ceiling because of how much damage she produces. But with, the hard CC duo of Jarvan Nico, that is easily punishable. We'll have to see if the Gragas can help protect her and, set up vision so that Jarvan can't have those effective early game ganks. But that is definitely an area of opportunity I see for the Butler lineup. And Diana being locked in against Ornn seems like a very interesting pick, as there's little to no kill potential for that Diana in that game.
Yeah, but Diana is one of Suicide 6's strongest champions, so it is definitely one that he will want to play regardless of the matchup, because he is just the most proficient on that champion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure if Butler wanted to leave the LeBlanc up, or ban it instead of banning that Syndra. I think that Syndra was just such a strong use for Western Kentucky's mid laner, so.
I actually like the LeBlanc ban, because LeBlanc can, dash around, be really quick against the Nico, who's slow-moving CC, lasts a long time, but you have to hit it to do the damage, and with LeBlanc's mobility, it's very difficult. Syndra, 0 mobility, no move speed buffs. The only piece of mobility in her kit is that summoner spell Flash she's going to take.
Right. And we will be officially getting to the League Client draft, so we will be able to get into the game very shortly. We'll have to wait for our selector delay on top of 2 minutes. But what are some things you want to see from Butler this game? How do you want to see them, knowing how they played first game? What do you think they need to do preparing for this first game?
We lost one. For me, I'm really excited to see that Jarvan Nico. Suited 6 on the Diana. It's a strong pick for him, but there's not much happening in that top lane. Orange can be farming it out, getting tanky, building his items, etc. What happened?
Yeah, we have one player at DC, so they're just going to reset the lobby, get everyone in the correct order, and it seems like everyone is in order, so we'll be getting right back into draft.
Yes. So here we have the draft as we saw in Pro Draft.
Right.
Okay. So for Butler, yes, playing around that mid jungle, top lane, farming it out, scaling up like last game. He only had one death, for the entirety of that game. Butler had 25 as a team, but he stayed, even in our head, even in XP and gold, kept up with that Garen, even though the team was collapsing around him. So another performance like that, I could see being very valuable from Suited 6. And then, the bot lane of Lord Kraken and Manny, that's Zaya Rakan. I really just want to see them act as a unit, right? Get that synergy down and work with their mid lane and jungle to start making plays happen, right? Zaya Rakan on their own, they've gotten a lot of nerfs, so they're not as strong in the 2v2. Just trying to all in enemy laners, especially because they have a Morgana. She's a very safe defensive pick. But the later you get into this game, Zaya's looking really, really, really good. She can ult away from the Ornn engage, the Gragas engage, and really bait Western Kentucky in to these fights. The one thing I do have to say about Western Kentucky, though, is they have the initiative in this match, right? They power spike very early with the Gragas Syndra. Both of those champions have extremely strong level 6s. Ornn powering up the items of his teammates could be very, very powerful, but, with the AD carry of Lucian, you're not really getting a whole lot of value out of that. So I'm seeing those upgrades going towards the Syndra and really looking to go into the Nico in the mid lane,
Right. Yeah,
for
definitely.
the snowball.
I do like the pick of the Ornn though from Western Kentucky as a good response to all the lockup of the side of Butler. I think if Keish can use the Ornn ult very proficiently, he has the opportunity to take over team fights for Western Kentucky. But you'll have to hopefully see him just play the same kind of strength he did against Suited 6 in the top lane. He knows what to expect, obviously, since second pick of the Diana. So hopefully West Kentucky will just play as they should. I mean, hopefully we'll want to see Butler have a little bit of a better early game start. Want to see Nico definitely start off on a better foot, and definitely see the Lovers duo piloted at least even going into the early game.
What I need to see happen is that Zaya get a lot of farm, right? Nobody on this team is going to be able to kill that Ornn. He's tanky, and he's going to have huge amounts of resistances, right? They don't have any percentage health. They don't have, a Vayne to shred through him or like a Kaisa. So that Zaya is going to have to get a lot of items and just have huge amounts of damage to be able to clean up that Ornn on the back end of fights. Because once mid game rolls around, he upgrades his own items, and he's going to be really ahead on XP because he can build his items in lane, can use teleport defensively. He's going to be an extremely difficult champion to kill with the Nico and Jarvan not providing a whole lot of percentage health either.
Right. So let's get a prediction. Who do you think will be taking game 2? Do you think we're just getting a nice 2-0 series, or are we going for game 3?
Oh no, we're going for a game 3. I have full faith in the Butler challengers this game. I think the draft is a whole lot better than game 1. Assassins, very hard to execute. This is a great team fighting core comp. The Suited 6 on Diana, Coopstar on Nico, Voltate on the strongest jungle pick in the game right now, Jarvan, and they have the Lovers duo bot lane. I think Butler's going to take this. What about you, Henry?
Yeah, I think I'm hopeful for Butler. I like Coopstar on the Nico. I like the the comfort pick of Diana for Suited 6. Obviously, Jarvan's just such a strong jungler for just anyone in general. So I don't think I've ever seen the levels duo for this Butler bot lane, but I'm very hopeful. Zaya is just such a strong champion. If Manny can play this Rakan very well, they should be able to maybe push in the Lucian and the Morgana. The only thing I'm worried about is Electrics in the mid lane being scaled up very well with the Gragas. So I think if those two have a good early game start, I think it's over. But if Butler can force them to go even, maybe just give up kill 2, I think then we might be going for game 3.
So I'm not gonna say that Butler are favorites here, but I believe in them, right? It's upset season. It's time. We've seen it. I'm ready. Okay, let's bring this upset. And let's get into game 3, or go to game 3.
Yeah, we would definitely want to see that. We want to see Butler have the best chance to go for a win this game. That's what we want to see out of them.
I'm gonna go get water for this game. So
go for it, my guy. We can take a quick moment to plug what we're doing today, guys. We are doing a extra live 24-hour stream, as if it wasn't clear enough, from all of the wonderful branding we have. If you are interested in donating to this wonderful event, you can donate at the link bit.ly/ButlerExtraLife, or we've got some nice panels in the description of our Twitch channel. So go donate whatever you want. It's all going to Raleigh Children's Hospital in support of them. We had a original goal of $1,000, and we have broken that goal by $115. So we have now increased that goal to $1,500. If we can hit somewhere near that before the end of this stream, we've got about 6 hours left. So we hopefully we can get somewhat close. But thanks to everyone who has donated so far. Anyone who has been watching the stream so far, posted, anything of that sort, participated. It means a lot to us here at Butler Esports, and it will mean a lot to all of the kids that we will be supporting. We've got about 25 seconds left in the spectator delay for the draft, and then we will be officially getting into the second delay, our little 2-minute wait period, to make sure there's no cheat potential for either side. And we will hopefully be seeing a great game. I'm fine. I'll let you know. I'm fine.
This dude's been grinding
right at 4.
This dude, okay. Shout out, okay, everyone who's watching stream, shout out to Henry right here for putting all of this together and organizing it. He has been grinding like an animal.
Thanks, man. Hard work,
also,
but
shout out Joe, all his social media work, putting in tons of work, setting up the giveaways. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to everyone who has donated to our cause. We are at $1,115 out of our $1,500 goal. Absolutely amazing. You guys are awesome, and supporting kids is great.
Okay. We'll pause this game really quick.
Yep.
Wait for the 2 minutes to make sure there's all fairness around for everybody. Oh, we have to crash.
Feels bad, but we're good.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah, but if we want to take a look at runes really quickly, we got grass in the top lane for that Ornn, as you would normally see. Diana going Conqueror again. Voltage, you have Electrocute, not Conqueror. We have got the Predator on Gragas again. Electrocute for Electrics. Koopstar does have Glacial Augments. We do have Hail of Blades for the Xayah. We do have
Lethal Tempo.
Lethal Tempo. Whoopsies. We do have Crusty Attack on the Lucian. We do have Airy, or we actually Comet for the Morgana, and we have
Guardian on the
Guardian.
Rakan. So, what I'd like to point out here, Koopstar going with the Teleport, while Electric has the Ignite. So Electric's really gonna have to get that solo kill in to make that summoner spell worthwhile, because Koopstar is going to be having an advantage in XP and gold if he uses that teleport properly, gaining wave advantage or roam for free.
Yeah, and Koopstar definitely going to have to respect that Ignite. He's kind of been beaten down this last game with Kotlak and Electrics just playing very well together. So we'll definitely want to see him just be able to respect the Ignite, play safe until he can feel 100% confident that the Gragas is not nearby. So
I think Koopstar wins this matchup, right?
You think?
Yeah, early game, the Nico poke is very, very strong, and Cinder doesn't really turn on until 6. it's definitely he'll have to watch out for the Gragas ganks, right? If he's caught by the Gragas, he's out. Nico doesn't have very good escapes, but if he gets an isolated 1v1 against that Syndra, even with the Ignite, I think that favors Koopstar.
Yeah, I think Koopstar died 3-6, or close to 6, last game, so even if he does have the advantage in that wave, does get pushed in, he'll definitely want to make sure he's using his vision properly, and will be playing still with the
different matchup though.
Right.
Qiyana is very hard, so that's one part of Qiyana is she is very vulnerable early because she's a melee champion, where Nico is very long ranged and has huge poke. Qiyana, you have to go in to get your damage off, which puts you at risk.
Right. So, and there's a lot more, well, there's actually a pretty even mobility, so that won't be that big of a deal. But West Kentucky will be starting down on this red buff down the bottom jungle. We do have Voltage in the top lane, or actually in the top jungle on the red buff, so a chance to see vertical jungle, or we can see the normal clear out from both of these sides.
Look at this. Western Kentucky giving... Oh, no, that's a weak leash from the Lucian. Ah, you hate to see it.
Yeah, we got a nice, healthy leash out from Suid 6. So you would like to see it half health from the Gragas already.
Ooh, Gragas transitioning straight to topside, ignoring the Krugs and the Raptors. Lord Kraken pushing in the bot lane with Manny X. Early wave advantage for the Lovers duo.
Yeah, Quiche most likely pinged that Suid 6 was on that lane. Was not starting right away, so they definitely know that the Jarvan is probably topside, and that Suid 6 might have a little bit of a XP advantage, so possible gank potential out there.
Jarvan rolling up the top lane, looking for a potential early gank onto Suid 6. Gets the pull through. Quiche looking caught out. Procs Conqueror, and that's
away,
a flash away. Nice gank by Voltage, getting the early flash out of Quiche.
Yeah, nice early game pressure here, setting up Suid 6, possibly for a bit of a more early game success, or a possible regank later in the future.
Engaged by Maniacs, Lord Kraken caught out, heal comes out, and flash forward by back, flash away by Lord Kraken, and it looks like he is living.
Yeah, that was a very close kill there. Lord Kraken was probably under 100 HP. He did heal. We did see Manny Flash. Maybe did not need to, but you do see that flash from the Lucian, so Lord Kraken is able to keep himself alive, but that was a very close fight.
Suited 6 feeling very, very scared in this top lane, knowing that the Gragas is potentially looming. Jarvan's transitioning over to his bot side, picking up that blue buff.
And Koopstar already off to a great start. He's already got a little bit of a CS advantage as he does push that wave down into the tower of Electric. So he's definitely, hopefully, will be a great, impactful champion in this game.
Suited 6 warding out and spotting Caught Lackin, not dying to an early gank. Caught Lackin cancels recall, he's wrapping around into the tri-bush. Suited 6 spots him out, and look at that. That is a great ward from Suited 6, wasting so much time on this Gragas. He still hasn't cleared his first rotation Krugs or Raptors. That is going to be so bad for the XP of this Gragas. Voltage already level 4, and he's going to get his Krugs respawn before Caught Lackin even clears his first one.
Yeah, now the gank is actually coming in.
Ooh.
He does
nice flash away.
Very, very long for the gank, but Suited 6 will have to burn the flash. He did play very, very smart when he saw the original walk up from the Gragas, but that Gragas just was a little bit stubborn. Didn't want to give up that gank, so he will get the flash out. So Suited 6 will have to play a little bit safer until he can get that safety back.
Voltage stealing the Krugs away from the Gragas right here. Let's see if he can get it off before the Gragas shows up. And it looks like he does get it.
Yeah, but the Gragas is playing with Predator, very low health onto Voltage. He will just be instantly deleted.
Blood. Just caught in the jungle, staying too long.
Yeah, even if he maybe did overstay, he was just too little health.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little bit of a misplay there from Voltage, but
Electric's taking a lot of damage in the mid lane, but Koops are also getting traded onto.
Yeah, Voltage is even CS, so not a huge loss there, but definitely not ideal in any sense. Maniacs does not land that Q onto this side of Western Kentucky.
Yo, Lord Kraken's better at dodging Morgana Q than I am. That was clean.
There is about a 20 CS differential though in this bot lane, and almost 30 CS disadvantage there for Suid 6 in the top lane.
Root lands, Poke coming out. Flash away by Electrics. Flash forward by Koopstar. Koopstar takes the tower shot and gets pushed away by Scatter the Weak. Seemingly unnecessary flash from Koopstar, but good play nonetheless, getting the flash out of Electrics.
Yeah, nice stun there from Electric to save himself.
Ornn coming in, looking to engage. Suited 6, lands the E.
Yep,
Procs the Conqueror. Jarvan top lane. There's no flash on this Ornn, but Ornn's trading on a Suited 6, doesn't land the knockup, gets the shield off, and that's a kill for the Ornn. Hits level 6, skills it up, and Voltade answers back, gets the kill. Koopstar caught by Kotlack and Electrics. That's just disrespect from Koopstar right there.
Yeah, biting onto Maniac still in the bot lane. He will be able to jump over onto back, but he will be able to survive. So almost another trade down the bot lane, but that was a very, very almost perfectly played gank there on the top lane. But Suited 6 just was not able to run away from that Ornn.
Voltade missed the knockup on the EQ, and that Ornn got an extra auto attack in. Quite unfortunate, but it was a 1-for-1. Not the worst thing in the world. This bot lane's looking pretty even on the side of Butler. Down some CS, but they're living.
Yeah, this Gragas now has 2 kills to his name, and he also has a Dark Seal with 4 stacks, so Butler will definitely need to make sure that they are aware of where Gragas is on Summoner's Rift, and want to make sure that they are not giving too many unnecessary kills over to him.
You see this huge advantage coming out in the mid lane. Lost Chapter against double Amp Tome, right? That's the difference right there. Oh.
My bad. You do see Voltade though coming to support Suited 6 in that top lane for any potential gank. As they are trying to actually engage on this Ornn possibly once again. Ornn is though playing a little bit safely as the wave will be pushing, so he might just be able to get away scot-free as we do see the back coming in from Voltade.
Yep. So, early game advantages being built for Western Kentucky. A lot less kills than last game, but, you know, we see a CS lead in the top lane, an XP lead in the top lane, a CS lead in the bot and mid lane, the Lost Chapter and BF. But Xayah, Lord Kraken, does actually get the BF sword, and that's just Maniac stepping too far forward while his dual lane partner, Lord Kraken, was not there to help him.
Yep, that Morgana stun just lasts so long, it feels like, and with no support from that Xayah, he was just able to be easily bursted down, and that means this will be a 3
Another Ocean Dragon for the side of Western Kentucky. Big for the laning phase, especially on this early game team.
Butler is there down there though, trying to possibly think about going for a steal, but he will be pushed back as Voltade will get the root runner onto him. Koopstar trying to get some poke back, but that will be the first Drake going over to Western Kentucky.
Suited 6 going in onto Quiche. Quiche sends the ultimate. Suited 6 dodges it with the Diana ultimate. Has Conqueror proc. Can he do it? Maniac's getting caught out in the bot lane. Suited 6 lost the fight on the top side, and that is an Ornn cube finishing him off. Lord Kraken in the 1v1 against the Lucian does not land the feather pullback, and that is 2 more kills over to Western Kentucky University.
Yeah, almost a really good play coming out of that top lane from Suited 6. He did dodge the Ornn ultimate, but unfortunately that Ornn just did too much damage and was a little bit too tanky for that Diana to be able to look to get a kill. So
Electrics landing the combo and the ultimate. Scatter the Weak into Unleash Power takes Koopstar off of the map.
Yeah, Koopstar just not respecting the
power of the Syndra.
Yeah, the Syndra there. He just tried to get that final CS maybe before he back, but Syndra just lands the very strong combo.
Gragas in the top corner setting up a dive. Q lands by the Morgana. Nice interrupt by Maniacs, but it's not going to matter in a 3v2 situation. Nice dodge. Gets the heal, but he won't live. And that is the Jarvan looking to gank top lane, but that's a level 9 Ornn. Like I was saying, nobody on Butler really has the kill potential to deal with an Ornn who's level 9 and full tank.
Yeah, Suited 6 now is 2 levels down, probably two levels too many to be able to try to look to get that kill on this Ornn. But
Koopstar lands the root, but gets caught by another Scatter the Weak Ignite auto attack, and that's it for Koopstar.
Yeah, we saw. Yeah, his health bar just basically got virtually eliminated after that one quick combo from Syndra.
That's the thing, you know. Koopstar's trying to play to the sides of this lane when really you can't be in the range of that Syndra combo once she gets a lead like this. There's not enough respect to the Syndra Gragas.
And that first tower will be falling there for Butler, as there is about an 8k gold lead for Western Kentucky as they look to transition into this 10-minute mark. Butler is far behind in most every single lane. There is a bounty on almost every member of Western Kentucky, except for that Morgana. But looks like she is picking up the needlessly large rod, so she might be going full AP. As it might not be a bad idea as how far Kentucky is in this game.
So the real hope for Butler here is getting a team fight where, you know, maybe Ornn is separated from the team on the other side of the map split pushing, and they get like a 5v4, get all of those shutdowns, right? Because there's no one player who's insanely ahead on Western Kentucky like last game. It's just everybody has built a solid lead for themselves. So maybe a nice Cataclysm into Nico combo with Xayah Rakan following up. But it's definitely going to have to be a team effort to get back into this game, as we see the solo plays have not been working for Butler so far.
So Nico almost gives up her life there as the
Voltade getting nearly full health comboed, and Koopstar caught under tower by that Lucian.
Yeah, he just overstays.
Yeah.
He almost gave up his life, like I was saying, in that first engage from the Lucian, and he just decides to maybe wait some waves. But we're gonna try to keep that flank in the upper jungle. But yeah, Koopstar just easily deleted there by the Lucian.
Lucian already having his Essence Reaver completed, very big power spike.
I don't think we've seen Koopstar use his ultimate yet.
We have not.
Unfortunately, as he's does reach his 4th death in this game. So again, not a wonderful game coming out from him, but he has been just constantly receiving pressure here from Electrics and caught lacking. Lucy the drop and just trying to cut the Swain, as Quiche is just so tanky, able to basically just sustain so much damage. He gets the Ornn
ultimate lands the root, canceling the Ornn ult.
Yep, just there to zone those members away, so he doesn't give up his life as this top tower most likely.
Morgana binding lands, Rakan engage denied, and that looks like it's just going to be a tower. And Rakan ultimate pop does not connect. We have Gragas setting up the dive, caught lacking, looking for that Xayah flash, lands, cast, no! That is a turnaround by Manny X and Lord Kraken. Can they continue? Diana's roaming up to the top lane, but that is a huge shutdown for Butler. Just a blunder from caught lacking.
Yeah, Lord Kraken was able just to get a great ultimate, protect himself from the Gragas ult, just flashes immediately away. So great work from him, and then that is a just easily killable Gragas on the tower.
Very nice from the side of Butler.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a good omen for them.
A respite from this constant aggression on the Kentucky.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is still almost a 10k gold lead for Kentucky, so they still have a lot more work to do. As looks like Butler is trying to get this. Quiche is there to try and stop it.
And that's a donation, but we will check that after this. Quiche over the wall, as Butler continues to try to take this dragon. Electrics landing the Scatter the Weak onto Voltade. Voltade getting very low on this dragon, healing up from that potion, but will it be enough? Flash away, red team secures the smite, gets the dragon. Koopstar has not used the ultimate yet. He is in a 1v3, and he is looking to disengage.
Yes, that would be a 2-0 there for Western Kentucky, as they are able to, Butler is able to steal that dragon away from Western Kentucky. And that might not have been too worth it, as Butler just was never going to be able to win that team fight, but an Ocean Dragon or a Cloud Dragon won't really help them, as they don't have 2 members to defend this Riptail coming down mid lane. That donation there was from
where do we see that?
The family of the English family. Thanks to them, I believe it was 50, right? Did I get that right? It was the parents of Cole, so thank you to them.
Thank you.
That was a nice donation, as we are cresting almost the $1,200 mark, almost to the next donation goal of 1,500. 6 hours left, so we are very hopeful to get there. But getting back into this league game, it looks like
Suited 6 flash engage onto Electrics, knock up lands from Voltade, 3v1, and that is a kill onto the Syndra, shut down, and Nico finally finding the first kill of the match. Koopstar looking to bring it back, dive onto Manny X. Manny X runs away, recovers onto Lord Kraken. That is a 4-man unit pushing the top lane of Butler. Suited 6 on his way to help defend. Voltade scouting out the moving Western Kentucky unit as they rotate to the mid lane.
Yeah, and they are just going to transition over here into the mid tier 2, as it will just easily fall. A few hits needed. But yeah, just great productivity there from Butler to just dive on that Syndra, just way too far, all of her team too far away from her. But almost an overstay there from Lord Kraken and Maniacs. They are able to get away safely. But we're at a 11k gold lead now at the 15-minute mark. So we could see just another repeat game last time where West Kentucky could just move over to this Baron as it spawns at 20 minutes.
I think Butler's in a slightly better position from last game. We have Koopstar getting his Glacial Augment, the Hose, completed. We have a very tanky Voltade, so he'll be able to, you know, press into those choke points without being scared of getting one shot like he was on the Echo. You know, Suited 6 falling a little farther behind than last game, but he does have the Rod of Ages finally completed. And we're still waiting for that one-item power spike onto the Xayah for Lord Kraken.
Yeah, this Xayah has not had the most fun time getting some CS, but she has stayed mostly even, only died once, so she's been doing as well as she could. We do see, as you said, the Water Gun out from the Nico. Hopefully, Koopstar will be able to finally use his ultimate, be able to lock a few members up in a big team fight. We'll also see some big advantage made from him.
Shout out the vision score from Voltade.
Yeah, Voltade just doing a nice job of denying some
Keeping the
vision.
keeping the wards on the map and denying that Western Kentucky vision. Not an easy job. As I say that, all-in attempt from Electric does not finish off Voltade. That's the tank stats right there, keeping him alive. Negatron Cloak, great purchase.
Yeah, Black Shit off the Van Morgana, we'll be able to protect that Lucian from that knockup. The Ignite almost was able to burn down Voltade, but surviving with just a little bit of health as this bot lane tier 2 will most likely be going down in this wave, as Butler will just have to cede it to Western Kentucky.
Yes, they will, holding the tower.
Suit 6 just trying to push back Quiche as much as possible.
Quiche caught under tower, 2 shots, but this Ornn is just ridiculously tanky, having that upgraded Sunfire Cape and nearly Abyssal Mask completed.
Yeah, he just has so much armor and so much health. If Suit 6 wants any opportunity for a kill, he'll definitely need some support from one of his other laners, or just a huge misplay from Quiche to be able to get a kill on him. Possible skirmish coming out just in
flank positioning coming out from Butler as Quiche is on the top lane with no teleport. This is their do or die moment.
Yeah,
caught, and Maniacs goes for the engage, retreats, and it looks like a engage by Caught Lakin, flash cask, and that's another 3 kills for the side of Western Kentucky University. Huge team fight out of them.
The huge fadeaway Gragas out there from Caught Lakin as he will be catching up Maniacs. He does make a great double kill opportunity there as he does get the flash dive in, and now Western Kentucky will look to just take down some inhibitor turrets, maybe even an inhibitor with that, as 2 members of Butler will only be here, as Lord Kraken and Maniacs will be spawning back with Koopstar, most likely pushing them out of that bot lane inhibitor, as it will be. But this game is in full control of West Kentucky at this point, as there
double stun lands,
advantage.
Morgana binding, and the Ornn ultimate, poking out Koopstar in Suited 6 to less than half health.
Yeah, that Ornn ultimate is doing major damage, and you not even expect that from
level 13 is the highest level in the game, tied with Syndra. Like I'm telling you, this guy's been able to buy items in lane and use that teleport defensively. He hasn't missed any minions. 175 CS, most in the game.
Yeah, he's been playing so strongly. But Western Kentucky will be able to secure that second Ocean Dragon for them. That'll be some nice sustain, even though that's probably something they don't need, as teamfights will just be ended very quickly for them.
Yeah, at this point, Butler's comeback potential is pretty limited to either a couple picks or an outnumbered team fight. They can't take even fights at all. You know, maybe finding another opportunity where Quiche is split pushing without that teleport, although it's coming up very soon. You know, it's going to be a very difficult road for Butler to get back in this, or a big Baron throw. That's something we could see, a steal coming out from Voltade. We know how well Jarvan does that. Potentially, you know, a big Koopstar ultimate locking everybody down. Definitely going to be a tough challenge though for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we have hit that 20-minute mark, so the Baron will be fully spawned.
Maniac's engaging onto that Lucian, but he is burned down.
Then Morgana on the flank, though, could be taken down as she does go into the Zanya, so she does not land her ultimate, though.
Electric's burning down suited 6. Koopstar caught in the middle of them.
He finally ults, though. We do see the ult out from Lord Kraken, does not be able to stun up back as he will be taking down Lord Kraken, and this could just be an end here from Western Kentucky.
Yeah, we just saw every member of Butler get caught as Voltade's channeling his back, trying to get his items completed, get those wards ready for the Baron. You know, not much he can do there. He engages onto back, gets the kill, 1k gold shutdown onto Voltade, but everybody's chasing him now, and that's an ignite and a kill by Collegiate.
Yeah, just feels a little bit good to make sure that that Lucian does not have a deathless game, doesn't feel too good about himself, but that's not much Butler can do after that. Just getting maybe 1 or 2 kills, as these members of Western Kentucky are just too fed at this point. There is now 3 inhibitors down for the side of Butler. That will be a very hard base to defend, as Western Kentucky will be looking to most likely just be transitioning over to the Baron and looking for the Nexus kill. They will be clearing out some vision into the top jungle, as they're just setting up their own vision, most likely to set up the Baron take. As if you want to take a look at the vision of both sides, there is so much vision here for the side of Western Kentucky, as basically almost every single jungle is lit up for the side of for them. For Butler, though, they have maybe 1 or 2 wards here, as Voltage attempts to clear out some of the vision of Western Kentucky, but they are finding basically a almost impossible game right here, as there is I think almost 17k gold lead advantage now for Western Kentucky, as they do get a pop off a reset, get some last items from them. We do see the 10 stack Magi's there from that Gragas. So if you see any kind of flash combo, that will be instant deletion, as it looks like Western Kentucky will be looking to take down this Baron.
And that is just the Lucian ultimate going to burn down that Baron as fast as possible. Voltade running in. Definitely thinks something's up. He has 2 control wards. This is an opportunity for Butler to steal the Baron. 4k health. Or an ult comes out, connects, and Smite already out, but blue team secures it with the Lucian. That was so early from Collegiate.
Yeah, there was a big opportunity for Voltage, but he just was a little bit too slow to EQ into the pit.
Oh, he got thrown out by the Gragas ultimate and the Orin ulti. Very, very close.
Yeah, so I guess great work from Collegiate to make up for his early smite there. Throws the ultimate out, as all these super minions are now just pushing down the base of Butler, as it's only inevitable at this point.
Yes, Collegiate one-shots the Nico, and this is just domination from the side of Western Kentucky, finishing off the last Butler member, and that is it. 2-0 Western Kentucky University. GG, well played.
Yeah, Butler was just trying to get anything there at the very end. They did take down that Gragas, if that was worth anything, but yeah, just too many 5 members for Western Kentucky, as that's just a nice, quick and easy 2-0 for them. A nice 2 almost 25-minute games. So Butler tried their best, but they just fell way too far behind early, and unfortunate loss for them today.
Next week, the Bulldogs on Saturday the 23rd look to play Wheaton College from Illinois and bounce back from a rough, 3-game loss streak so far. Put that second win in the win column, or 4-game loss streak. So Wheaton Esports next week, they're looking to pick up their second win.
Yeah, and with that is the conclusion of the Butler LOL Challengers game. Luke, thanks for casting.
No problem.